Hi everyone. Today is our group presentation. That's from our group 5. Our course name is Skill Enhancement and our lecturer name is Noor Saada Shaiful Anwar. Our section number is MC033 lah. Next is our group members. There are 6 of us. First of all, my name is Dayalan and my meeting number is MC2409-30462. And here are the other group members. First, Lau Chen Yu. Next, Zanaria binti Tajuddin. Next, Ahmad Fidawas bin Abu Hassan. Next, Darwita Ana Perempuan Raja. And then lastly, Azarida Zahira binti Muhammad Arifin. So now my part is I will explain about our introduction and our content all for the slides lah. Today we will presenting about the very influential figure in the world of psychology and education, Howard Gardner. He is an American development psychologist and a professor at Harvard University. In 1983, he introduced a groundbreaking theory called the theory of multiple intelligence, which changed how people understand intelligence and learning. Before Gartner, intelligence was often seen as something that could be measured by IQ tests, mainly focusing on language and logic. But Gardner challenged this idea. He believed that intelligence is much more diverse and complex and that people can be smart in different ways, not just in academics. For example, someone might be great with numbers while another person is talented in music or sports. Gardner identified 8 different types of intelligence, each one equally important and valuable. His work has influenced schools, teachers, and education systems around the world, helping them support students with different learning styles. In this presentation, we will explain what these intelligences are, how Gardner theories has made a big impact in education and beyond. So for our content is we are going to talk about the 5 intelligence. First of all, mathematical intelligence. Next, linguistic intelligence. Third, naturalistic intelligence. Fourth, musical intelligence, and finally, interpersonal intelligence. Now, my other group members will continue their part.
Hi, I'm Lau Qianyu. Today I want to present the logical mathematics in the regions. The characteristics of logical mathematics in the region have enjoyed in solving puzzle, logic game, and math problem. The solving puzzle like Sudoku and others. Second, are thinking analytically and logically. Third is understand cause and effect relationship. Last is excel at problem solving, coding, and experiment. The ideal career on logical mathematics in the regions have mathematician, engineering, and statistician and research. The learning style of logical mathematics in the regions have step-by-step logic-based problem solving, working with number, formula, and models. Last is using chart, graph, and logical diagram. How to improve logical mathematics in the regions are practice math and logic puzzle. Second is study coding and programming. Last is study topic like statistics, economy, or philosophy.
Hello, my name is Zanaria binti Tajuddin. My metric card number is MC2409292222. I want to present about linguistic intelligence. Linguistic intelligence, also known as verbal linguistic intelligence, encompasses the ability to understand, analyze, and communicate complex meaning through language. Individuals with strong linguistic intelligence often excel in reading, writing, speaking, and listening. They may also be sensitive to the nuances of language, such as wordplay and metaphors. Linguistics learners often have an extensive vocabulary and enjoy learning new words. They are adept at understanding and using complex language structures. They may enjoy playing word games, solving crossword puzzles, or engaging in word-based activity that challenge their linguistic skills. There are five key aspects of linguistic intelligence. First, understanding and using language. This includes a strong vocabulary, the ability to grasp nuance and subtleties of language, like wordplay and metaphors, and the capacity of use language effectively to achieve goals. Second, reading and writing. Individuals with high linguistic intelligence often enjoy reading and writing and are adept at expressing themselves through the written word. Third, speaking and listening. They are comfortable speaking in public, engaging in discussions, and actively listening to others. Then, persuasion and communication. Linguistic intelligence is crucial for persuasion, negotiation, and conveying complex information clearly and effectively. And lastly, enjoyment of language-based activity. This includes reading, writing, participating in debates, and engaging in word games. There are four examples for real-life application. First, a writer crafting a compelling novel. They use language to create vivid character, engaging plots, and evoke emotion in the reader. Second, a lawyer presenting a persuasive argument in court. They use their linguistic skills to analyze evidence and construct logical arguments and sway the judge or jury. Third, a teacher explaining a complex concept to their students. They use clear and concise language to break down difficult ideas into understandable terms. And last one is a public speaker delivering and inspiring a motivating speech. They use their words to connect with the audience, share their vision, and encourage action. And last but not least, for the next slide is there are, for example, occupation for people who have linguistic intelligence, such as lawyers, poets, public speakers, writers. That's all for me. That's all from me. I will pass next slide to Firdaus. Thank you.
Thank you, Zanaria. Good morning, everyone. My name is Ahmad Fidaus bin Abu Hassan. Today we are going to explore a fascinating aspect of human intelligence, one that connects us deeply to the world around us. It's called naturalistic intelligence. And it's all about how we understand, appreciate, and interact with nature. Let's dive in. What is naturalistic intelligence? Naturalistic intelligence is the ability to recognize, classify, and make sense of the natural world. People with this intelligence have a deep love for nature, whether it's a plant, animal, weather pattern, or ecosystem. They don't just see forests, they notice the type of trees, the bird nesting in them, and how the season change the landscape. Interestingly, you don't have to be full-time outdoor person to have this intelligence. It's about observation and connection. This intelligence is new, it's a fact, it's ancient. Thousands of years ago, survival depends on this knowing which plants were edible, which animal were dangerous, and how to read weather pattern. Today, we call this being nature smart. Modern naturalists might not need these skills to survive, but they use them to protect our planet. Think of environmentalists, biologists, or even documentary filmmaker like David Attenborough. So, what makes someone nature smart? Let's break it down. Admire nature. They are drawn to nature documentaries, books about ecosystem, and love discussing the work of famous naturalists like Jane Goodall. Second, enjoy outdoor activities like hiking, gardening, bird watching, you name it. They thrive outside and feel energized by fresh air and exploration. Third, aversion to pollution. They are often environmental advocates deeply bothered by action that harms the planet, like deforestation or pollution. Fourth, writing about nature. Many express their passion through writing, blogging, journals, or even poetry inspired by nature. Fifth, expert at categorization. They love classifying things, whether it's a rock, leaf, or cloud formation. Their brains are wired to spot patterns in nature. And last but not least, interest in biology and geography. From a young age, they're curious about how life works, often excelling in subjects like biology or geology. Career. Naturalistic intelligence isn't just for hobbyists. It's vital for many careers like environmental science, zoology, farming, or even photography. To nurture this intelligence, try spending more time in outdoor, keeping a nature journal, or volunteering for conservation projects. Even small steps like planting tree or stargazing can deepen your connection to nature. In a world where screen dominates our attention, naturalistic intelligence reminds us to look up and appreciate the planet we call home. Whether you are a future biologist, a weekend hiker, or someone who just loves good sunset, this intelligence is a gift, one that helps us protect and learn from the earth. Thank you. I pass to next speaker.
Hello, my name is Azarida Lumira. Uh, Let me explain about musical intelligence based on Howard Gardner theory of multiple intelligence. What is musical intelligence? Musical intelligence is the ability to recognize, create, reproduce, and reflect on music and sound patterns. It includes sensitivity to rhythm, pitch, tone, and melody. Let's listen the example video. The next slide, characteristic. First point, recognize sounds, tones, and rhythm easily. Learning quickly through songs and rhythms. Enjoy singing or playing musical instruments. In, instruments. Typical pupil with high musical intelligence can read sheet music and the musical style. However, sometimes these people do not need sheet music or great dance to play beautiful pieces. They often play multiple musical instruments. Therefore, they have become very attuned to perfect pitch, which allows them to identify whether something is out of tune, melody, or rhythm. The next point, learning style and stage. There have two columns about learning style and stage. First point of learning style, learns best with music and sound, uses rhythm and beats to memorize. Strength, audio memories. Second, musical creativity, sound sensitivity, emo- emotional expressions.
Hi, I am Darita here. My part is point five. Next slide, please. About I need sorry. I want to talk about interpersonal intelligence. Interpersonal intelligence means being good at understanding and working with other people. This including being empathetic, working well in teams, and knowing how to handle social situations. My first point is empathy and emotional sensitivity. They recognize emotions early. Explanation about this, people with strong interpersonal intelligence can quickly pick up on how others feeling, even those feelings aren't directly expressed. They notice tiny changes in tone of voice, body language, or facial expressions. Example, imagine your friend say, I am fine, but their voice is quiet and they are avoiding eye contact. A person with interpersonal intelligence may say, are you sure? Are you okay? Are you okay now, right now? You seem a bit upset. My second point is teamwork and collaboration. They promote cooperation, not competitions. Explanation about this is this individual focus on working together instead of trying to win or stand out. They can move about group success, the personal glory, and use paraphrases like let's do this together instead of I will do it myself. Example, during a group project at school, instead of trying to take over, this person may ask, how can we divide the work so everyone contributes equally? My third part is customer feedback about teachers. This explanation more to go. The feedback shows how to teacher demonstrates interpersonal intelligence in the classroom, build relationship, they connect well with students and make them feel comfortable. Understand students' needs, they can tell and when a student struggling emotionally and academically. Promotes class activities that involve working like together in not competing. Example, a teacher notices a student quieter than usual and checks with privately. Then also set up group activities where students help each other instead of just aiming for top grades. Going for next slide, please. Example, valuable international skills for your career, leadership, motivation, responsibility, teamwork, caring, and active listening. This is from me. That's it. Thank you.
So, in conclusion, Howard Gardner's theory reminds us that intelligence is not one size fits all. Every person has different strengths and ways of learning. This idea has helped teachers around the world create more inclusive classrooms by recognizing and supporting multiple types of intelligence. It encourages us to respect each other's differences and understand that everyone is smart in their own way. That's all for our group. Thank you.